welcome to my first video for my channel. My name is Justin and I do a fair bit of traveling to attend the events of the seiyus. Okay, now what are seiyus? They're actually the voice actress or voice actors of animes. So they actually give voices to the characters that are animated. So in my case, I'm particularly interested in this group called Aquas from the anime Lovelive Sunshine. So right now I'm in Numazu, and this is what the interior of the station looks like. So today I'm gonna introduce the chumps of Numazu, which I've been here around 40 times since I really enjoy chilling in this special town, or more or less special to my heart. Now before I tell you more about Lovelive Sunshine, here's a bit of history about Numazu. This actually used to be an extremely popular getaway location just a few decades back, due to the close proximity of it to Tokyo and the existence of hot springs. However, in the early 1990s, everything changed when the Japanese economic bubble collapsed. There were countless properties that were affected, and one of such examples is the Awashima Hotel. Now this story, I heard of it from one of the staff, was that it used to be a private resort for the employees of a local bank, which had since collapsed after the bubble crisis, resulting in the hotel changing hands, yet having the decor that reflected the bygone era. So with that came the change in tourism, as well as with the change in visitors, with now mainly, or I would say mostly, comprising of fans of Lovelive Sunshine coming from all over Japan, or even from all around the world as well. Now, what actually is Lovelive Sunshine? It's actually an idol anime that is part of the Lovelive series, focusing on the 9-member group called Aquas. They are actually the second generation in the series, with their predecessors being mused from Lovelive. Now, the anime itself has Numazu as the backdrop for much of the scenes and storyline. That's why you can see various modes of transport having the characters featured on them, from taxis, buses, trains, and even boats. Furthermore, what makes Numazu different from other anime locations is the fact that the voice actresses, the seiyus, often visit the town for various events and reasons, from recording music videos for the group to even celebrating birthdays of characters with the fans. Here's a short introduction of the seiyus so you guys can get to know them better. So now I'm grouping them by characters cohort. So first up are the first year students, Kurosawa Ruby, with Furihata Ai voicing her. And secondly we have Tsushima Yoshiko, Seiyu Kobayashi Aika, Kunikida Hanamaru, Seiyu Takatsuki Kanako. Next we have the second years, Takami Chika, Seiyu Inami Anju, who also serves as the leader of the group, Sakurachi Riko, Seiyu Aida Rikako, Watanabe Yo, Seiyu Saito Shuka. And finally the third years, Kurosawa Daya, Seiyu Komiya Arisa, Matsura Kanan, Seiyu Suwana Naka, Ohara Mari, Seiyu Suzuki Aina. Speaking of which, Ohara Mari is featured in the anime as the character who lives on Awashima Island, with the Awashima Hotel being her home. And these pictures are actually from quite some time back, so they might look a little bit different compared to now due to change in hairstyles and the fact that, to be honest, they're actually in their 30s now, with the exception of Saito Shuka, who is turning 30 this August. Speaking of which, if you're interested to attend her birthday live concert, do come on down and join us on August 16th. Check the description for more details in regards to her live concert. And now, This is a more recent photo from their finale Lovelive, which also happened to be their 10th anniversary in June last year. So this was the final time that they actually performed as a full group of 9. However, they are still very much active individually or as various smaller groups. So hold on a minute, you might be thinking that you have actually never heard anything about Lovelive before. But are you sure about that? Because you definitely have heard this somewhere. Coming back to the topic of Numazu, I have personally visited over the years to celebrate the characters' birthdays, Numazu's 100th anniversary, and fireworks festival with the seiyus. Now what's special here is that the mayor of Numazu will actually join in the fun. So we could always take photos with him, or he himself will make a guest appearance for the events, or even the seiyus themselves will actually answer quizzes based on him. So excluding all this stuff, there's actually the food and sights of Numazu as well. I myself often go to the Numazu Port of View to catch the beautiful sunset or the beach as you can see here. In this particular video, I was actually visiting Numazu to participate in the annual Numazu Jimoai Matsuri, which is also known as the Numazu Fan Meeting, where the seiyus will be in Numazu in groups of 3 across 3 days, playing games while also answering questions and letters from the fans. On top of that, they also have live performances as well. But for this time round, it was very special to us because it was the first event after their finale Lovelive. Now, you guys can see here, these are the banners that they had displayed. Overall, it's always a good time coming back for the yearly event and meeting my fellow fans and friends while soaking in the festive atmosphere. The seiyus themselves are ever so entertaining and amusing, though the next Jimoai Matsuri is scheduled for March next year. But I'll probably drop by Numazu again whenever I'm in Japan and have free time, since there's actually an ongoing event collab with JR Rail. But enough yapping from me. Enjoy the unique atmosphere of the main shopping street, or otherwise known as Shotengai. Hope y'all enjoy the scenic walk. So there's plenty of character banners being displayed along the entire shopping street, with many shops also putting out posters or plushies to show their support for the anime itself. Actually, I have personally traveled to all 47 prefectures of Japan, and to be honest, I have never ever seen somewhere as unique as Numazu. So I do hope that even if you're not a fan of the anime, you could come on down to the town to see how unique it is, or to have sashimi that is fresh off the boat. Thank you for watching, and that's another page in the passport. Till next time.